This morning, I have a special guest, Tharish Ranjit, who hails from the hearty Pushepston and has flown our South African flag proudly and loudly in F1. He joins me this morning. Hello, homie.
How's it going, Bhavna?
How are you?
Good, thanks. Good, thanks. Yeah, just getting ready for Miami.
We are all excited for that. Now, from South Africa to Cadillac. How did that come about, this amazing achievement?
So it started out when I was just a baby. My dad's a mechanic, so I've been around cars, yeah, since I was born. And both my parents are Formula One fans, massive F1 fans. So that helped me fall in love with motorsport. Um, yeah, schooling was fairly normal for a South African. I went to an ordinary government school, had some good teachers, took part in science expos, and then after grade 12, I went to the University of KwaZulu-Natal, where I studied mechanical engineering. I then moved to Swansea to do a master's in motorsport engineering. This is where I realized I wanted to be a vehicle performance engineer or work in vehicle performance. Um, I was fortunate to do my master's project with a consulting company
Mm.
that gave me my breakthrough as they were contracted by Cadillac. Um, so I worked for a year in the aero department, and now I'm here in vehicle performance permanently at Cadillac.
Well, it's an amazing achievement, right? Putting South Africa on the map and having this pivotal role there. How does it feel to work at this dream job?
It actually feels right. Like driving in every day, I feel like I'm where I belong. Um, but also I feel very privileged. I think anyone who gets to do what they love is really lucky. So I think it feels right, privileged, but I'm also uh, I think all of us feel a sense of responsibility because we're starting this team from scratch and we're building the foundations. So there's a lot of mixed feelings, but all good.
Well, you have an important role. Tell us, what does that entail?
So vehicle performance entails everything. uh, because and because we're a growing team, my job is quite vast. But as we expand, my tasks will get more focused. Um, in vehicle performance, I'm lucky to work on both the current car and the future car. So when I'm working on future car development, my day involves um, understanding and communicating with other groups as to what's going to give us the most performance. What do
Mhm.
we need to do to make the car go faster? Very high level stuff. Um, but then there's also the current car that we're going racing with. So on that, I help with race weekend support. So before a race event, I work with tire performance, aero performance, a little bit of strategy and race engineering, and we get together a document, basically how to best set up the car for a race weekend. Um, and then on the weekends, I'm supporting the race from our base in Silverstone, um, where I check data and provide feedback to the engineers at the track.
Mhm. It's going 3 years on now. What is something you learned that's different while working there?
At Cadillac, it's incredible what people who are dedicated and passionate and really focused on. It's incredible what we can achieve. Um, yeah, just working together.
Well, you in F1, I have to ask, who is your F1 hero?
Uh, well, because I started watching at a really young age, it was or is Michael Schumacher. Um, I've been quite lucky that a lot of people, even here, have worked with him in the past. So, yeah, Michael Schumacher.
So you are there now. Are you eager to meet the team from Ferrari, where Michael Schumacher was?
Uh, uh, yeah, but yes, and also they're a competitor, right? So ideally, eventually, we want to be fighting them. Um, yeah, and we do have a relationship with them on the power unit, so um, yeah, it's good to work with the engineers. I was lucky to go out for testing in Bahrain, so I got to see got to see the whole paddock. Um, yeah.
Well, it's so interesting. You get to meet like everyone and work with them. Now, it's a remarkable achievement. You've made us proud. You've made KZN proud. You've made South Africa proud, and your home of Sheppey. So, what message do you have for your friends, your family, and especially the guys in Pushepson?
Well, firstly, I'd just like to thank them for the love and support. I've had a lot over the past few years, and it's not been easy to leave home and take on this challenge. And the love and support's been really good. Thank you for that. Um, but I think a message to people from Potchefstroom and South Africans as a whole. Um, I think we're just as good as the rest of the world. I think we just need to back ourselves, and we can do anything.
That's amazing. But before I let you go, I'm going to play a fun
Yeah,
rapid fire game with you
let's go.
to get to know you better. Right? Are you ready?
Yep.
What, sorry, who's the one person you would love to have at your dinner table?
Oh, my wife.
She's
Yeah,
there
every
every
night.
day.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good answer. Your pet peeve?
Things not being done right.
In an alternate universe, would you be a doctor or a lawyer?
I'd be a doctor.
Hmm, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
What's the one thing you miss most about South Africa?
Biltong. And the
Mm,
chicken biltong. Yeah, yeah.
okay. And I start my day with?
Uh, wow. For me, it's an apple. Yeah,
Very good.
yeah.
Tharish, it's been a pleasure this morning. It's such an honor. You're a special guest. You've made us proud. You've made Sheppy proud. People are still talking about your pivotal role. So, wishing you and Team Cadillac all the best for Miami this weekend.
Thank you very much.